What's going on, guys? This is GigaSpaceBlob. Welcome back to more Pikmin. Last time we crashed on the distant planet and we had the aid of Pikmin. Red Pikmin to be specific. And we recovered the ship's engine and now we are able to travel to a new area, the Forest of Hope. This time we are going to go to the Forest of Hope in hopes of getting some ship parts. That pun is really overrated. I'm gonna try not to do that again. Alright. Now you notice there's some other spots for things that where the onion landed. There are some other onions, of course. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with a Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call all the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand up beneath the light. Stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. A button. That calls out our Pikmin. Now, I want to get this pellet real quick. Have him carry that back. And besides that pellet and that wall right there, and also that wall, there is something that we can do here, which is another Pikmin thing. I apologize for all the tutorials in these episodes, but it's the start of the game, so what would you expect? So there's going to be a lot of explaining in these videos. Over here. Here we've got some grass! Exciting, isn't it? Well, actually, yes it is. Nectar. If you swarm your Pikmin onto it. Oh, another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces some sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Okay, so the way that nectar works is kinda weird. It's that swarming on them is more recommended because if you have just one Pikmin on it, the drop will disappear at a constant rate. So you want to swarm your Pikmin and get as many on it as you can before only one drinks the whole thing. Anyway, the reason I wanted to do that is because flower Pikmin have increased strength and speed. So we can take down this wall a bit faster. And up there, up top, that is a timer. Remember how I was saying at the first day how each day has a time limit? Except for the first day, each day from day 2 to day 30, you have 13 minutes of real time. Cutscenes and text boxes freeze time, though. Also being in the onion menu and in this menu. The Pikmin menu and the control menu. And they're almost done with this wall. And over here we got our first enemies. Okay. First enemy. This is a dwarf bulborb. This, you just... if you throw a Pikmin on its back... okay, there we go. If you throw a Pikmin right on its back, it'll just instantly die. If you bring back the corpses of dead enemies, you can get some Pikmin out of them by taking them to onions. They're generally more lucrative than pellets, so you'll generally want to get stuff. We have a 5 pellet up there. We have there is also a ship part that is accessible to us right now, but we're gonna need a few more Pikmin. And actually I need one Pikmin real quick. Okay, let's get this 10 pellet. Alright, and that over there is the first big boy enemy. And as long as those dwarf bulborbs don't bother us. Alright, let's pluck these Pikmin. That was me mashing A and me my controller rumbling, if you heard that. Make it go faster. Something else I should mention is that if you leave these Pikmin planted in the ground a bit longer, they will grow into a bud and then a flower like plants do. Like, see how we have a... when the Bulborb, the Dwarf Bulborb was shaking off, like you see this bud Pikmin that I'm pointing to right now, the one that the cursor is circling, he got deflowered from being yanked around by the Bulborb. So, that led to him having... Oh, okay, good, we didn't lose any Pikmin. He almost swallowed a Pikmin. And here... Why, it's the Eternal Field Dynamo. It has unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. This, I believe, needs 40. Yep. So I have just enough to carry it. And that enemy over there is a Spotty Bulborb. Basically the bigger versions of these. They're basically like the adult versions of the Dwarf Bulborbs. Well, actually, I know that Dwarf Bulborbs and Spotty Bulborbs are two different species, according to the Wikipedia, which is the Pikmin Wikipedia, and also a enemy reel in the end of the game. Make it go faster, please. Okay, that's... Who's slacking? You were slacking. Red leaf. Alright. Eternal Field Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I've now recovered 2 out of 30 ship parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Moo! Moo! I love the way they say moo when they're celebrating. It's funny. Unfortunately, that voice clip is taken out of Pikmin 3. There are some parts where it's in Pikmin 2, but it's mainly in this one. Okay. Spotty Bulborb. What you want to do is... basically just get up behind it and... rush at his bum! And then his legs. Because... then. Now, you want to whistle back your Pikmin instantly after killing it, because you could have Pikmin get shoved through the ground and died. It's a very common glitch in this game, and it's really unfair, but it can happen. Let me actually get some Pikmin, because I want to show something over here. Can I please get some more? Okay, we got 27. I guess the rest can destroy the wall. Over here, those things will become more apparent later, but over here, if we walk over here, we'll get a new enemy. What? You don't see it? How about we get a bit... What the... Where is it? It should be showing up. What the... Okay, maybe I need to take out these pallets first. These pallet posies. So we got a yellow pallet right there. That should probably tell you what is to come. I don't know why the enemy that I'm thinking of is not appearing, but it should be. That's weird. Oh, my clock is indicating the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it's best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom are my spacesuit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I could press Z to rotate the camera, left and right on the D-pad to zoom, and up on the D-pad to change the viewpoint. I can also press plus to view the detailed computer analysis. Alright. Well, the enemy that I was thinking didn't show up. Alright. And now, Dwarf Bulborb, die! If you land it on its back, it'll instantly die. Let's take out this Spotty... Wait, where? Oh yeah, the two that were carrying back the pellets. Okay. let's take out this spotty Bulborb and rush at his bum. Bomb rushing them is basically the most effective way of killing them. And here, a yellow onion. But aren't yellow onions supposed to have hair growing out of them? I don't know. What the heck do I know about vegetables, honestly? Hurry up, Sprout. Wait. Can you please? There you go. Alright. Here's yellow Pikmin. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely, and I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A, then swapping it for another by pressing B. So, for anyone who's playing along, the swapping colors thing is not in the GameCube version. That was fixed in Pikmin 2. And also, in order to throw the Pikmin that you needed without dividing up your squad, you needed to stand closest to the Pikmin, which is already unfair. And what's even more unfair is that not only the control of Olimar, well, I guess it's not as unfair, but it's still rather unfair, especially for an RTS. Not only the control of Olimar, but also the aiming reticle were on the exact same control stick. So yeah, basically you couldn't... So basically you couldn't switch your Pikmin, you couldn't move your thing around freely. In the GameCube version, that was fixed for this remake. And it's a really good fix. Anyway, as you can see there, yellow Pikmin have the ability to be thrown higher. But that's not just their ability, they also have another ability, which we'll be getting into a bit later. Pellet posies are a bit harder to get with Pikmin that are able to be thrown higher. If you're trying to throw it directly on the pellet, which I have not been able to. Carry the Bulborb. Alright, use your work on this. And wait, don't take it to the reds. There you go. That's how you want to do it. Oh, the reds are helping them. Okay, that's good. Let's pluck these Pikmin. And let's... Oh, I guess here we could show the other abilities that yellows have. If apparently reds want to do that, even though they're not yellows and don't have the ability to use those. Let's take that. Do not take that back to the reds. Red's getting mixed up. Okay. Yellows carry that. And why did it show carrying it to the reds? Okay, that's just weird. Alright, let's pluck these. We won't start gathering our Pikmin, though, because it's close to the end of the day. Raising up our yellows is mainly what we want to do right now. We got a ship part for the day, and I think we're good for now. There are some reds back at base that they'll be fine, because they can enter the onions on their own. But we might as well show this. No! The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But what are these? But just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks are. I cannot read today. Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there is tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. Let's get the other Pikmin to carry that. And don't break down the wall. Carry the bomb. Carry this. Carry the rock. And if we throw them at the wall... Kabloom! These are bomb rocks. The glowing rocks that the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways. I may be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. Doing a lot of reading today. I have no idea why. Well, we lost our first Pikmin. There is a limit on what can kill how many Pikmin. Like, those dwarf bulborbs can only eat one Pikmin at a time. But bomb rocks have no limit. Like, if it explodes in a group of 100, it kills 100. I'm not kidding. And it looks like we're getting close to the end of the day right now. So let's gather up the rest of our Pikmin. And let's... I guess we can just go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Tripping is in this game. Sometimes some leaves. Often leaves will trip the most. Flowers and buds can also trip, but leaves are the most common to trip. It's really annoying. I don't think that's a thing in Pikmin 3. I know it's a thing in Pikmin 2, but I'm not sure. I've played the demo of Pikmin 3, but I haven't played through a Pikmin game fully. Except for the one time where I said that I beat the game full, but that was only recently. I guess we could flower up our... Oh yeah, here we go. It's almost sundown. Hurry up. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin planted in the still planet are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. If you do not gather all of your Pikmin that are not with you or at base, they are going to get left behind and die. This is the worst possible way to lose Pikmin, because that Pikmin just died for nothing. He just died because you couldn't get him back. Like, he didn't die in the middle of a battle, anything. He just died because you couldn't get him back. And wow, I got a lot of flowers. Is there any more grass? Nope. Yeah, by near the end of the day, we get 10-second countdown. And look at all those flowers. I might as well also show... Well, actually, we're going to get explained to that a bit later. So, let's not do that right now. 2, 1, 0. The way the music goes away after that 1 just creeps me out so much. And that's a lot of flowers. Sorry, yellows, I should have already put you in your onion. You have a very far away onion. Well, maybe they'll be able to make it with the power of video game logic. Specifically, Nintendo logic. You are a failure, Bulbor behind the wall. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. That would improve my chances. Then I would only need to press I definitely cannot read today. I am. Then I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yet there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship. Stand in front of it and press A to make suit repairs. And I drop my controller. As I explore, I must pay close attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. You lost 1 in battle to the bomb rock accident. There is a... Actually, I won't explain it just yet. I'm going to try my best to not leave any behind for the LP. The one time where I was playing in my free time, I had only left one behind around like day 20, only because of a glitch. And I hope the glitch doesn't happen. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. So next time on Pikmin, you're going to head back to the Forest of Hope, look over in the area where we found the yellow onion, maybe raise up our Pikmin some more, and then we will explore some more. See you guys then.